Where's tennis elbow at?
It's a tennis elbow. Most people don't know where it's at, so let's go with the outside.
Outside of the elbow.
So it's not what's the inside? What's the inside? Golfer's elbow.
I was gonna say
Racket,
batter's elbow.
Racket, batter's elbow. Hey guys, I'm Sebastian. This is Don.
Hello.
We are locally world-famous chiropractors. Come see us if you need us.
Locally world famous.
It's been a while since we've recorded, so we're going to be rough. Stay tuned in this video. We're going to show you with 3 best self-treatments for tennis elbow, also known as lateral epicondylitis. Okay. So, without any further ado, I think, what do you want to show first? What's a good self-treatment for tennis elbow?
So for tennis elbow, I mean, there's like a bunch of things that are coming to my mind when it comes to the elbow. We can start just with your simple skin pulls.
Okay. Damn it.
Is that yours?
Yeah, I want a skin pulls. Okay. Let's show skin pulls then.
So it may seem pretty silly, but it's kind of insane how well it works for some people. So I can kind of just describe it, and so I'll show you here. You just go right where you feel that pain on the outer part of your elbow there, and you lift up on the skin. I think a lot of times most of us will press because we feel like we need to massage the muscles, but let's see what happens if we do the opposite and lift up on the skin. So right where you feel that pain, just do some little tugging there and go maybe above and below. And do some pulling, maybe even some wrist range of motion. Instead of just tugging like that, you kind of feel like you're trying to pull the skin out of your fingers with wrist range of motion, maybe some elbow range of motion.
So do you want to wiggle and do this at the same time?
Sure, why not?
That's too
The
hard.
more wiggling, the better.
It's too hard to do. I like to act like there's one of those 4th of July time.
The sparklers?
Sparkler.
Pretend there's a sparkler in your hand.
Good.
And spell the ABCs with it.
So I know it seems like a silly one to do. Maybe you explain why that might work, and I can take the next 2 from there.
Sure.
Okay.
So the reason why that there might actually work is because there's little nerves that supply the skin there. And nerves don't like compression, they like decompression. So lifting up on the skin and doing little tugging there can kind of give those nerves some room to glide better. So if that helps, then maybe that's something to consider.
Yeah. There's actually, most people are very familiar with the tendon of the tennis elbow there, but they oftentimes don't consider the other things that are passing through the area. So I think I will probably take, why don't we just take something simple like a stretch? I personally don't like suggesting stretches too much for the wrist and elbow, but it does work for people. So I think it'd be kind of dumb to not include this. And so first we're going to take the fingers such as this, and we're going to take the other hand. By the way, this is the hand or the elbow involved. And we're going to push towards the camera and then spin across the body. Okay? And hold. And return. Push to the camera. Twist across the body. And that's 1. Okay? Maybe this about 10 times or so. It shouldn't feel like you're ripping anything off your body, but it should just feel kind of stretchy right around here. The other one too is here. This one's kind of, you got to tweak it a little bit, okay? It's not just the wrist going down and under, it's a little bit of a grab with the other hand and a slight twist. Notice that this is kind of spinning on me, okay? So I'm going like this. So it's like you're making a little duck with your hand and then you're turning the duck, okay? So if you do this, you should feel it kind of pull into this area right here. Now, none of this should really spike your pain. If it does, I probably wouldn't do it unless doing about 10 of these stretches reduces it. Okay, so this is another option. So these are 2 stretches you can kind of bundle together, do throughout the day, and it might reduce some of your problem.
Sweet.
Number 3.
Oh, I thought you said you had the last 2.
Oh no, okay, I'll do the last one. Okay, so the last one is elbow extensions. Well, I don't know why this even works sometimes. Think of it like you're pumping the joint, okay? It's like we're doing a little bit of a throwing drill with a knife. I'm trying to be exact. An axe.
Darts.
Oh, I like it. Darts. It's even better. Yeah, but darts, I kind of slow it down and I don't get the full end range.
Well, then that's probably why you suck.
I don't want to throw it through the dartboard. Okay, so about 10 of these or so, and check again, and then that's where we're at. So that's for lateral epicondylitis or tennis elbow. Granted, not all these will work, but they could work.
You try each one. Like we always say, you'll probably, if you've watched our videos before, always do something that you know creates your pain. So I don't know, when I do this motion, it hurts. Try something, retest, and see if it helps you. If it helps you, that's the thing that you do a little more often. If all of them help you, then do all of them.
Yeah. So what if one of those helped? What are they supposed to do now?
I'd say use it a little bit more, but a lot of these things are very passive treatments, which means that they can help reduce pain for a temporary amount of time. But if you go back to what's causing the issue in the first place, you might notice that that pain comes back and you have to keep using it. For you to be able to tolerate your sport a little bit better, you need to do some strengthening, and that's where you can reach out to us, and we would love to help guide you into how to strengthen around this area so you don't have to constantly find these things to help reduce the pain.
Yeah, I think that the tough part that a lot of people end up falling into is like, they're like, okay, so it feels better doing those. I'm just not going to use it anymore. I don't want to feel like that again. I don't want to use it. And not using it actually deconditions the entire limb, not just the elbow. Mm-hmm. And so you should actually apply load to it again. And actually putting a weight in your hand actually can be very therapeutic if done in the right fashion. So if you want help with that, we can help you. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already and you haven't figured out that we do these videos pretty often, you should subscribe. There's a little subscribe button somewhere in the corner. Mm-hmm. By the way, I figured out that the little dot that comes in is over my left shoulder.
Oh, there you go.
And so if you want, there's a gift we're probably going to do, something that is free for you guys. If you want to learn more about tennis elbow and how to figure out what to do next, it's going to be probably over there. Okay, or in the link description below. But subscribe to the channel. We do this 3 times a week currently. And let us know what you want to hear about and which stretch worked for you.
Yeah.